Just got to build a house around them now. Well, I've just arrived up on the top of Mt Wellington, overlooking all of Hobart and surrounds. Although Hobart's getting something like a 28-29 degree day today, Celsius. It's quite chilly up here, so I've had to put on my puffer jacket. And I'm about to walk around now and have a look at the sights. It's a very rocky outcrop top mountain. I'm going to get out and about with the camera and have a look around. I swear that's Harry and Meghan in front of me. I've had my time at Salamanca Markets, where I had an excellent coffee, I have to say. A piece of twisty licorice, and I bought another hat. That's only because the first hat that I bought in Sheffield, whilst a good hat, was not quite the wide brim hat that I had wanted for fishing. So one's good for working around the house, see what now? Hey puppy dog, what you do, puppy?
Are you both together?
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
Done home for a bar of soap?
No.
Nope. I only just met today.
They wrote a letter and said, we don't like your advertising or like your right. And George Ruffin was a bit of a marketing genius. He made very little.
What's M? Mac? Oh, sorry.
It's a swimming art centre.
Well, my name is Mark, so probably my bike.
Yeah.
So what's your way more into the audio?
Sometimes the big display in summer.
Here is Richmond Bridge. And here are some ducks. Some sleeping ducks. That first little one closest to me just did a peking duck. Ducks galore. Well, that's Richmond done and dusted. Quaint little town with a couple of nice little antique stores. I actually bought something. just landed at the Lime Bay free camp place, and it is entirely populated. All forms of camper vans, four-wheel drives, rooftop tents, caravans. We've got coaster vehicles, every setup imaginable. It's quite an expansive place though. Not as quiet as I would have liked it. I do like my peace and serenity. However, I'm not far from Port Arthur, which is my day visit for tomorrow. That opens at 10 AM, so I can have a leisurely sleep, breakfast, all that kind of thing. I've really stocked up my fridge, something shocking. I'm going to have to ship a lot of stuff just to get the things. But I'm good for the next maybe a week. So it's a windy, chilly. Actually got my new puffer jacket on that I bought in Hobart today. Not at the Salamanca markets. I actually got it from Kathmandu, no less. So it's a windy, chilly, very coastal type of place. Very overcast. It's very, very choppy out there on the bay or ocean, whatever it is. So I'm going to have two looks at Lime Bay is where I'm at. One now in the evening or early evening, and I might jump down there in the morning and see what it's like. Tomorrow's weather's supposed to be a hell of a lot better, I hope. Let's go take a look. It is indeed lime. They weren't lying about the lime. And it's reasonably calm in this little bay. Just quietly, I think I'm going to be blown away by the east coast of Tasmania. It's endless hills and mountains. Endless, this entire island. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I saw in the holiday park where I was staying the last 2 nights, there was a map of Tasmania on the wall, and it was a raised map showing pretty much all the peaks. And the whole island of Tasmania is literally an island of hills and very high peaks, and hills and plateaus and high peaks, occasionally dotted with flatlands. It's one giant rock with dips and valleys all over the place. It's amazing. Can't help thinking these are most recent. I know it looks pretty far away, but that's a big gull. That's a true seagull. Okay, it's time for that very late afternoon coffee, early evening coffee, before I get something on for dinner. And it's starting to spit and rain on me. Let's head back up to camp. Really nice coastal land though. Very nice. Pre-cooked curried sausages from the butcher. All I had to do was heat it up. Oh, food tastes so much better when someone else cooks it.